My fiance, 24F, and I, 24M, are at breaking point and I need help. We have been together for a year and a half. We got engaged last December. We moved into an apartment together after 3 months of being together. Honeymoon phase, of course, was great. Things got tougher after we moved in together. Kinda expected that because we were bringing finances into the relationship. We pushed on and had normal relationship arguments, but nothing horrible. Things were really great. SX became a problem. My lack of experience started to stress me out and cause anxiety, which made our SX life horrible for the most part. Definitely some good mixed in, but mostly bad. We have talked about the SX issue before, but she tends to get uncomfortable when I would bring it up asking what exactly she needed from me or wanted me to do. Probably not her fault because I'm not the best communicator. So this issue continues. We have now had 3 major incidents. First was before we were engaged and was resolved in one night, but was a stressful few hours. Second was after the engagement, about 5 months ago. This one was bad. We had drifted apart a ton. I never caught the signs, thought it was just her being emotional or whatnot, when in reality I had got comfortable and wasn't being very intentional with our relationship and was just going through the motions. We almost broke it off and called off the wedding. We ended up postponing it a year. It was the longest, most stressful week of my life. At first, we weren't able to communicate about it very well. It would just turn into an argument. Finally, we were able to sit down one night and talk it out, realized we couldn't imagine being apart, and we started working on mending our relationship. I promised to work on himself, and she did too. Things started to get better quickly. At this time, the lease on our apartment was running up. From the time we first started dating, she had always wanted to move back to where she was from, as her family is bigger than mine and more close. So after rekindling our relationship, we decided to move 2.5 hours away to her hometown. We bought a house together and the process went smoothly, no fighting, arguments, or anything. Things were good. Now throughout all this, SX has still been an on and off issue. Probably our main issue, and LV yet to reach out for help about it. Now present day we are in what is looking like it could be the end. As we got moved into the new house, slowly fell back into old habits and not being intentional, not being romantic, not even helping with a lot of chores around the house. Just got way too comfortable again. Still have yet to address SX issue as well. I noticed she started being more irritated at me than normal. We stopped having SX. No kissing, no hugging, nothing. I would try to pursue, but would get shot down. Not understanding why sometimes I would get irritated and blame her and ask her why she's being ugly to me. Never realizing I had fallen back into my old self. The other day is when things really hit the fan. I started getting a weird feeling about her and decided to look at her Apple Watch, which I have never done in our relationship. I found what I was looking for, I guess. She had been talking to another guy for about a day or so. I didn't read everything, just a few texts. I instantly went outside and blew up, accusing her of cheating and whatnot. That didn't go well. The guy was someone she had talked to before we were together. He lived 3 states away now. She promised me it was just them talking. Nothing sexual or anything, she was just looking for attention and someone to talk to. She can't really talk to her family about our issues because they all seem to think I'm perfect and she just mean. She's never lied to me and I believe her. At this point, I'm just so lost on what to do. Still not understanding that I wasn't carrying my weight. The next day we argued again about this. This time it was worse. I got more upset with her. Finally she broke down and just told me how it is, laid everything out. Told me all the things I wasn't doing and how unhappy she was right now. She's at her breaking point. I'm trying to hold it together, but I get emotional thinking about it. I love her and can't believe we've made it to this point. I can't believe I was unaware of what I was doing just months after we just went through this. I truly love her and want to fix this. I'm worried she's just done with me. We are currently sleeping in separate rooms. She says she wants space to think. She said she's worried to leave and worried to stay, not knowing what it right. I have no desire to leave her. I'm not sure what to do. Leaving her alone and not talking seems like the wrong thing to me, but that's what she says she wants. Plus, I'm not good at communicating. I tend to talk over her, not yelling, just saying what I want first, and I also start lecturing her. No wonder she doesn't want to talk. I don't want to separate. I love her. I can't imagine life without her. I'm just not sure what I can do to make things better. Just telling her I'll work on myself isn't enough since we've been through this before. I don't even know what steps to take to work on myself and us. Space worries me a lot. I'm a fixer and get anxious when we aren't communicating. So what steps can I make to make things better? Thank you for any advice.